Yes, yes, yes. You are tuned in. You are tuned in to Suge Avery, and this is the I'm Just Bougie show. Listen, that was my homegirl straight out of Boston, where I am from. That is Brandy Blaze, and
You
it's
need an
only
uninterrupted
one
conference
me.
call.
That would be nice if I turned off
Kids
that,
need
right?
to know about dinosaurs right now.
Sorry about that. So, as you're not on the rights of that music, don't forget to like and subscribe. It is a pleasure to finally get started and just jump in. Everything can't be perfect from the beginning, and I'm not even gonna try because I get wrapped up in my head. So we're just gonna start this shit and get into it. You know what I mean? So basically, so that was Brandy Blaze. Check her out on her her YouTube channel. So it's Brandie Blaze, and that song was Only One Me. I thought that was dope. I'm gonna play another one of her songs. So I try to highlight some of the Boston artists that I know of in Boston, just to let people just know, hip hop in Boston is live and it's thriving. And plus, I know a lot of them, so I want to try to bring you some of the music as much as possible. And plus, they're not signed, so I don't have to worry about the copyright. All right, so let's get into. I have some topics we can get into. Let me see. One of the first things that I wanted to talk. Oh, don't forget to also you can follow me on Twitter at OG_Suge Avery. Get at me there. I'm also same name on Instagram. So I like to talk my shit. So please follow. I follow back. If you follow me from here, just put like hey, I'm from YouTube. That way I'll know, and that way I can just follow you back. And we can build a rapport, talk to each other, do what we do. I also love comments, all that, suggestions, any of that stuff, So, keep it cute in the comments. All right, so let me see what topics I have here. All right, so we're going to call because it's Saturday, and I feel like it's the best day for me, even when we are done with Corona, going back to work. Saturdays is going to be our talking shit Saturdays. And on Saturdays, what we're going to do, we're just going to we're just gonna be out in these streets, these YouTube streets. See what everybody's talking about. We're gonna be on the blogs. We're gonna visit the shade room. We're just gonna be out here, just surveying. You know what I'm saying? Just peeping the scene. You know, we're not gonna say too much. You know, we new on the scene. I pay attention. I've been paying attention to everything on the YouTube, so I'm quite aware of Black YouTube, and it's, you know, everyone out there is just so amazingly talented in their own lane and doing their thing. I just wish we just all knew that we don't have to fight. That there are millions of likes and subscribers out there, and we can all get this money and we can all prosper and be great. I don't even know why you guys even have to know each other to do this YouTube shit, but I guess, you want to build and you network with people. But, it's just crazy. But of course, like all, because I'm gonna be just as opinionated as those people, but I just not gonna do that part of it. But I'm just as opinionated as them. So I got my phase, I got my team, I got people who I'm going to ride for in YouTube streets. And when I say ride, I mean the gangster ride. the 2020 internet gangster ride. I'm gonna be in them comments. I'm gonna be hitting her. You, she the shit. You know what I mean? But beyond that, I don't know. That's all anybody should be doing, because that's all we can do, right? But anyway, back to my team and back to my squad. I will squad the fuck up over here for some of my favorites. So who are some of my favorites? Everyone's good. I just want to say that. But of course you have your favorites for different reasons. I think one of my favorites is of course Mob Radio. I fucking love Mob Radio. I can sit here while working and listen to her. She's just a kindred soul. We get each other. She's a friend in my head. I'm doing the windy shit. She's a friend in my head. But yeah, and I follow her on Twitter. I just fuck with her. Like my family's in the South, so we speak similar type of shit, like real similar. Like when I get mad, I get to cussing, and it sounds just like Millie. Like it's just not good. It's not good. Who else? I love me some Jovi Beauty. I follow her too. Who else? Forwards Rocks. I still follow my Forwards Rocks. That's who I started off. Like it's one of my OGs that I started off with. Who else? Bondi Blue. But there was so many people that used to back in the day. I don't know if they even still do it anymore. But yeah, I had Adrian Expression. I like him. Justin J. Funky Dineva. So some of y'all, I probably like the same shit. You know what I mean? But I know for me, the top three is I'm a Jovi B and Millie Girl. And Unwind with Tasha K, not to forget her too, because I follow her too. But I like people for different reasons, different seasons. I could still see some of the same shit y'all see about people, but you take people for face value and for the fact that they're just on the internet. But yeah, I'm laughing, but at the end of the day, I'm also, it's not my family being talked about. It's not me being talked about. So it's easy to sit from this standpoint and just be like, y'all niggas bugging. You know what I'm saying? So please take this with a grain of salt, and I'm just laughing. That's all. What else am I going to talk about? All right, so let's get into the topics. Living with COVID-19. I work from home. It's tough. I think the biggest, thing about it is adjusting to not being able to go out every day and do what you want. That's probably like the biggest thing for me, not going out. But I think the hardest part has been I've lost family members. Like, sitting here thinking, but like I've lost family members. I've lost two family members. I have one cousin right now who has it and dealing with it. I have a cousin's husband. So, like, it's really in my family. Like, it's really been, like, really, really, really bad. Like, at one point, and now that I'm thinking, I'm hearing more about the symptoms and stuff, I think I may have lost 3 people because they're saying complication could be heart attack. But, yeah. So, I've lost, like, 3 people, whatever. But that's been the toughest part. And just watching the news and just or watching Facebook and seeing how people are losing people, you're just like, this shit has touched everybody. Like I don't like I mean, especially for the black community. I don't know another black person who hasn't lost somebody or knows somebody who is suffering within recovering. And that is just insane because on top of that, that leads into the fact that, they want to open up these other states back up. Some of the they want to open some of these states back up, and we're not done. Like it's not been contained. We have no treatment. We have no real like if you get this and this will happen. Like we don't have any of those things. We have nothing to go by with this. So the fact that our president wants to get on camera and wants to act like it's business is as normal, or this COVID thing is like it's leaving. It's not even a problem. He's staffing back up the White House. This illusion, like he's so willing to. He's so. He's so willing to live behind a facade of thinking that for the fact that he feels like he is showing y'all he's taking care of everything, right? But he's really just ignoring it, right? So he thinks if I promote or exude strength and confidence, or if I give the appearance that everything is okay, then they'll buy it, right? But we know reality because we see our local news. We see that numbers are going up. They're not going down. We see that the community that this affects, where certain states are going back to work so soon, that it's majority black. So it feels some sort of way, right? Because white people don't necessarily work the same jobs that we work, right? Because that's that access to wealth that we don't have. And with more wealth, you can work from home. We just don't have those opportunities, right? Across the board. So it feels like an attack. And so when you see cities like Atlanta, Atlanta, even Detroit, I don't think they're going back. But when you see certain governors trying to be a part of playing the game, it's a problem. You know what I mean? Especially Houston and states like that and cities like that. Like, that's a problem. I think this country is supposed to be some type of superpower, but we have no type of like policy and procedures. Like I was watching the news earlier and they were talking about food. They're throwing away food that people need, food that we know that people are still living on the street needing food right now. They're acting like they can't get food to people, as if though this food that they can't get into the stores because of processing or whatever, distribution or whatever, as if though that same food can't be donated to food banks and shit like that. So, that's disturbing to know that our country doesn't plan that far ahead. They don't think the bigger picture on things. You know what I mean? That sucks. Hogs. I think in Wisconsin, it said they're going to kill about 150 hogs. I was like, I know some niggas we can call, and they will do something with them hogs. Like, what are you talking about that you got to kill hogs? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy to me. And on top of that, I also wanted to say, we still need to get out and vote in November. Do not let these checks fool you. Do not let that new balance fool you. I know some of y'all are new to this, or some of y'all not used to that money. Don't let that shit fool you. We still have a job to do in November. And that job is getting our asses to the polls and voting. Don't spend that money. Don't spend that money, but, take it and be like, this ain't the full amount. On the reparations, this ain't the full amount. But we'll take this as a little down payment. We'll take this shit as a little down payment until, y'all get us the rest of it. But we still gonna show up in November. No doubt about that. We gonna show up in November. So don't, get this little money. Don't let him fool you. All ain't forgiven for this little bit of ass money that they're giving us. This little bit of ass money. All ain't forgiven. So, all right. That's what I want to say about that. But don't be fooled by it because, a lot of y'all is like, I've seen a lot of comments, people happy about the money. We still got a job to do in November. So as though he seems as though he's recklessly, I'm not going to say recklessly, but, okay, yeah, let's give money, because he wants to make it seem as though he's trying to address issues and he's really just not trying to address anything. He knows that this will pass, and if he says the right things to enough of the wrong people, they'll buy into it and believe that he's trying to do all that he can do. He's trying to do all he can do. And that's just not the case. So that's my thoughts on that. Listen, baby. I don't know. Like, let me give you some backstory on this Suge Avery and why I go by Suge. I was, I don't know what it was, but I was watching, it had to be Color Purple or something. But I also do a podcast. So I'm not going to do like a whole, like, tell you my story from beginning to end. I'm just going to drop some shit in here and there and you pick up on it and whatever and you learn about me. Right? So, anyway, I do a podcast. So I forget we were talking about something. I think we were talking about like insecure females or something like that, and like bullshit you go through, right? And why these bitches be so weak. So I just remember at the one day on my show, I ended. It's like I'm just trying to be Suge Avery to y'all and build you up or some shit like that. And that's why I took the name Suge Avery because when I thought about it and I thought about the character, now I had only I thought about the character. I was like, I've always loved like gravitated to like strong women characters. So for me, certain characters like her just stand out for me. I gravitated. So for me, Suge Avery was everything in that movie. Just free spirited, did what she wanted as person. Was just living her best life and like, you know what I mean. So to me, that was just dope. Now just now, and I seen that scene where she kissed Silly, and you know what I mean. And some people was thought sexual. I seen the scene, and I just thought again she was just trying to build Miss Celia up because she will feel good about herself. Just like your first real genuine kiss. But it didn't seem sensual to me, right? So I didn't pick that up from that. Baby, let me tell you, before there's a movie, there's a book. Well, there's a movie, there's a fucking book. And make sure you read books too with watching the movies, right? Because I mean, and let y'all know, you got to get used to me. I'm a Blue Moon drinker, okay? So when you tune in, you're going to see me drinking the Blue Moon. So I had not read the book, but of course, everybody's seen the movie. And so the other day, I was just like randomly bored because I got a lot of time to be looking up shit and reading shit, right? All right, so I'm just like randomly bored. And so I look and I'm like, I start reading about my character, Suge Avery. And it's just something I pulled up and it's just breaking down the entire character. So I'm reading, I find out Suge then had 3 kids by Mr. I didn't know that. You don't know that if you just see in the movie that she actually was with this dude before. Back in the they just been high school sweet lovers all their lives type of shit. But she actually had 3 kids by him in a book. I'm like, okay, this is so weird. This is so damn weird. Okay, all right. So I keep reading about her character, and they're telling us more and more about she never really kind of raised her kids. I think Celie, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Celie ended up raising the kids because remember when Miss Celie moves in with Albert, he had all these damn kids. Come to find out, the damn kids were Suge Avery kids. Now, just to remind you, I didn't pick this character based off what I know about the movie. Anyway, so back to finding out that he had 3 kids by Mr. So those were actually Suge kids that Miss Celie was raising. All right, so I'm reading. And it also says how she was bisexual and, she was with women and men and, just a very with very good strong character there comes their flaws, you know what I mean. It was like you just learned all of it, but basically she was a lesbian. And I was like, damn, I should have read the fucking book. But that's not why I picked it. I picked it because I just seen a strong person and she talked her shit. And that's me. I talk my shit. Okay, so we were talking about Meg. And so when Meg comes out with the album Sugar, I said, oh my God. Because I had already picked Suge Avery. And I just felt like we were just like sinking. You know what I mean? We were sinking. Felt like we were sinking. Because everything about the album is like me. Like, if you know me, like, everything savage, like, like, smart, nasty, bougie, I can be ratchet, I can be all those things. And I just love that about myself. So I love that she just acknowledges that. You know what I mean? And so I feel like as women, we're always told how to be, whatever to be, and all this other shit. And I just love when we just say, no, I'm me. Okay. And I don't care what men like. I'm going to find someone who likes me. I don't have to, walk around thinking about, oh, I need to be this way for him to like me. Nigga, you either like it or you fucking don't. You get what I'm saying? So I love when women talk that type of shit. And so that's why this album is everything. And so when Savage comes out and it's with Beyonce, I'm a Beyonce stan. Well, you don't know, but now you know. Beyonce fucking stan. And it was just everything. I was in my living room. I was dancing. I have a clip. I might put it up. I'm just like, they're just those. Beyonce is just everything for me. She's like the biggest feminist, I feel like, that doesn't get acknowledged. And I think people don't try to acknowledge her because she's a feminist and she's married and she has kids, right? So the anti-feminist people will try to say, oh, feminists hate men and da 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 da, and they just don't respect the roles of men and women, and it's not even really about that. Like, not for me either. And I define what I identify with, but it's not about that for me. But at the end of the day, if you listen to Beyonce's lyrics, how she's carried herself, things she said through her music, it's nothing but feminism. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't want to acknowledge that because y'all want to think all feminists hate men. And it's like, no, we love, like, we like dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that. Women fighting for women or standing up and not trying to be the darling type doesn't mean that you don't. But we'll say that for another day. Basically, Meg and Beyonce that was just everything. She was like, I got this shit from my mama. And, that's amazing. That's all I want to say on that. But I listened to that Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj song. I don't know what to think, and maybe it'll grow on me. But I'm that song reminded me of that era when Nicki was doing that popish rap, and it was very like it was too much for me. Like I couldn't, I couldn't focus. Listen, I don't know. I don't think I like it though. I'll say that. What else did I want to talk about? Let me see. And we don't gotta keep it in order on what's up there, but those were some things that I had in my mind. We're just trying to see, what's out here. But let's be creeps. Okay, so this is Brandy. So check her out on Instagram. Brandy Blaze. And that song was the only one. So check her out. There you go. Let me see. Can you guys see it? No, you can't see. I'm talking to you like you guys see. Let's be some creeps. Let's see what's going on out here. Let's see what's going on. Alrighty, go back up here. Cover this one. Right. Alright, so you have Brandy in front of you. Let me see if I can get it to. Alright, so you have Brandy in front of you. So check her out. That was her song, Only One. Oh, so we're going to be some creeps. Let's see what's going on out here. Let's see who's on alive. All right, so we got Dream Doll. All right, Talk to Me Nice ain't really talking about nothing. We got my beautiful baby niece. One of my cousins. I'm sorry. Where are we gonna go? What's going on here? Okay, so we are seeing a lot of this shit on.
Oh my god.
Let me take this off.
Wow, that was really close.
We're seeing a lot of this going on
MJ just
on Facebook and stuff.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, someone said 50 for 500. We can do that.
50 for a 500 round. You want to do that?
Let's try it.
Y'all want to do the legendary round? $50. The winner gets 500.
And you want to know something? Hold on.
People are so damn creative. So I want someone who's talking about something. Let's see. Let's see.
So we had to make it work. For better or for worse. We get to know each other. I like it.
So I discovered
We ain't
Storm
talking
Monroe.
every day. We just
Listen
getting
to
to know-
Monroe Flame. I'm sorry.
we just getting to know each other.
Monroe Flame. And she is really funny, but without the makeup, he is funny without speaking. Ooh, he's
Yes, ma'am.
But I want to find somebody. I want to find somebody talking about something. So let's see. We're gonna keep on going. Keep on going. What's Kaylani talking about?
And then I have to bring Young Barbecue on my live. Where the fuck did it go? Edwin.
What y'all think about
Oh, it says
Kaylani
Edwin's
in
not
that
even on my live
Kamaya
anymore, so
situation? Y'all think she said that to
maybe
that
it just came
girl?
on here for a second, dude.
That she's too dark, or she didn't say too dark, but she's too ghetto. She's too
I
much.
look high. I'm not high. I don't smoke weed. Oh.
Y'all think Kaylani might be a little
What
colorist?
time is it? Still like 8:30
I
now.
don't know what to think about
All
that.
right, let's do this.
But I do
thing.
know I agree with a lot of people that, you know, that dude that she was thinking was dating, was it OG
Oh my God,
or
Edwin, you
whoever
just got back.
the
Okay, you gotta
colorist
come on this
guy,
live after Young
rapper.
Barbecue.
I
Young
do think
Barbecue
there's
answer
something to him.
because
Now, I also think that there's something to the fact that, you know, Kaylani has fell out with Keisha and that Kamaya girl. So, I don't know. It's up in the air for me, but
yo, you are a
I
legend.
don't think she's a colorist. I think she may know how to play the game. I think she, you know, and I think whatever she may have said to Kamaya may have came off as insensitive. But I think she's aware of, like, you know, image and all that.
Hey.
This girl is getting it. Ooh, she remind me of Rerun from What's Happening. When she first broke out. When she first broke out. She did remind me of Rerun. She is getting it.
Come on.
I really fuck with Kaylani, especially
Yo,
that
not for
Toxic
nothing.
song and that
I
Valentine
might need
song.
you for like a music video.
That
Dead
dude
ass.
is trifling. You can nurse a nigga back to health and you still
But
cheat
you would
on
have
me.
to film it yourself, obviously. But you
In
have to,
recovery,
like,
cheating on
quarantine
you.
Lonnie
How you would
outfit
cheat?
and, like, be
How you
comfy
cheating
and
on
then
me in
you
recovery,
know what? I'm gonna
nigga?
get you. We gonna do this.
It make no damn sense.
Wait, because I can't. Don't do that. Because
Make no
I
damn
can really
sense.
just create one of these looks.
No, trust me. I'm gonna holler at you after this.
Say less.
How is it
Teams
going?
all
I have
over your face and
questions.
shit, though.
Okay.
Your neck. I don't know.
Okay, yes, this interview vibes. Yes, you ready for my questions?
I just don't know why people do it.
Usually not that hard because I'll probably be like.
Can y'all hear? Let me see him turn it up a little bit.
Okay, my first question is, what gave you this idea to start doing these like videos where you dress up full commitment dress ups and then do these dances?
Let's
like,
keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, come on, Instagram. Come on. Come on. Baby, come on. Come on. That's me, OG Suge Avery. Don't forget to follow me. So let's see who else is on here. Let's see what Super's ass is talking about. Hope she's still. I just found out she's still with that nigga Lou. Oh baby. Nigga watch you allegedly get your ass beat, and y'all are still together. That is something.
I know what? That's something I'm gonna piss me off. All that liquor over there, you want about a wine cooler?
So you want to drink and sip, not to get drunk.
All right, well, go make your fucking a cool wine, bitch. I'm doing great.
But anyway, so supposedly she took the nigga back, you know, after supposedly, allegedly, that he was cheating on her. Was all in the hospital, recovering. Supposedly some girl, some fan. Let's get this one. Let me tell before some fan what it was. So Super was talking shit to a fan that was in the comments, and the fan, you know, was just asking her a question. Super took it the wrong way. Next thing you know, and this is how you fans, you do too much. You do fucking too much. So the fan said something, Super responded, and next thing you know, the fans who knew the girl started putting her business in the comments. Super sees that the fans and what they're saying about the girl, and she repeats the shit as if though she knows the truth and it's factual. So whatever, Super and the girl starts fighting in the comments. One thing led to another. The fan felt like she was gonna see her because they both in Louisiana. Let me tell you something. This is why you don't argue with people in your fucking city. Because you're in your fucking city, right? So the fan sees Super one day in French Quarters or somewhere getting some food, allegedly, and eating and stuff. Like I said, all this shit is alleged. So sees her fan, the fan sees Super, and Super don't know the fan. This is why you don't beef with fans. Even if they are haters, they are still fucking fans, and you don't beef with them, right? So Super goes in, sits down, eat. Girl sits in her car, watches, all goes down. Wait till Super gets super relaxed. Walks in that motherfucker with her mace. I think she said she maced the boyfriend and then got to Super and beat her ass. And the boyfriend barely did anything.
Oh, all right, my bad. What's them?
Scandalous.
But you got a brother named Jimmy?
That's what my daddy said.
Scandalous.
You know what that means.
Allegedly. Check out MC Shaky. That's what he's saying over there. Allegedly. All right, so where we going here? Oh, who's this? I don't know. We just out here, we creeping. Seeing who's in these streets. So Dream Doll, Super. Ain't nobody really doing live right now that I have. Let me see. I don't play D Nights because I know it's gonna be music. Oh, let's see what James Wright's talking about.
So don't bring me roses, bring me the truth. Don't buy me diamonds, cause that just won't do. Material things. Yep, I'm going to concert tonight, Deontay.
Okay, I just want to say this. He's hella funny. But ain't he tired of singing somebody else's shit and making somebody else famous? I mean, it's time for you to sing your own shit, though, at this point. Because you're going to be Jacquees. You done made patty pies legendary. You done got this woman rich. Sing your own shit at this point.
I gotta go finish checking my food.
Your own jingles. I'm just saying, do your own shit. Because you making everybody, like, you know, you putting everybody's shit on. What else? What else we got on here? Well, since we ain't got no lives going, let's go to the ghetto. Let's go to the shade room. Let's see. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, my computer. What is going on here? Let's see. Which of these goats? No, we don't do that. Who's this? Bluebell. Lysteria. Ooh. Jasmine Sandra says it's not Jeezy. People be doing too much trying to put everything fucking together. I think I seen one. I think, was it Impressive or Chronicle Speaks? They had the whole timeline of when she was with who and who she was acknowledging, was not acknowledging, and all types of shit. So she's saying it's not Jeezy. No, we don't want to do that either. Some shit I don't partake in. I don't care about. So, only shit that stands out. Let's see. Y'all bugging on. I remember y'all were talking about Drake and his son not looking like him, but he really does look like Drake's mom. And I don't know why I thought Drake's mom was an Asian woman, but she don't look Asian to me. But, you know, she looks just like he looks just like his mother. And it happens like that. It happens. Like, you ever see a family and they be that one-off person, but they still somehow got the features of everybody. You know what I'm saying? They look like your aunt. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. Looks don't always mean something. When we watch Paternity Court, babies be looking just like the dude she accusing him of. Don't even be him. Alright, let me see. I hope I'm not high when her water breaks. I hope you're not still corny when her water breaks, Meek Mills. Did the dude die? I don't watch so much news. Macy's will open all. Let's see here. Let's see what Macy's is saying. This is what we were just talking about. As more states begin the process of reopening their local economies, that means that many U.S. retailers are also following suit. One of the country's largest retailers, Macy's, has just announced plans to reopen all of its almost 800 stores within the coming weeks. At New York Times reports, Macy's has. Macy has officially decided to reopen for business and recently made the formal announcement that it will reopen all 775 of its stores, including Bloomingdale's, Blue Mercury, and let me see. It's not gonna go down. Okay. Blue Mercury and its major flagships in Manhattan in the next 6 to 8 weeks. The very ambitious plan is the latest sign of how eager the American retailers are to get back to business. The Macy's reopenings are expected to start on May 4th, with 68 stores opening doors in Georgia, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas. Following right behind on May 11th, Macy's will reopen 50 more locations. Macy's expects its reopened stores to bring in only about 15 to 20% of. See, this doesn't even make sense, because if it's only making up 15 to 20% of the typical business at first, and slowly build from there. Okay, so they're just saying 15-20% of the business they expect. I don't know. See, and we already know they ain't paying nobody nothing at the damn Macy's. The fucking clear ass bags. They ain't paying nobody nothing, and they want to put people back in risk because they have to go to work. Some bullshit. Bullshit! Caprio Union's baby is so cute. I seen someone said it's the mom. I seen some meme. That is so freaking funny. Yeah, go Meg. Yeah, I know. I'm a Meg fan, y'all. What else we got out here? Gabrielle Union is so beautiful. Let's see what this nigga is talking about. What he trying to do now? Roommates, R. Kelly is not giving up on trying to get released from jail early. For the third time, he and his legal teams are pleading with the judge in his case to let him out of jail in fear that he may catch the coronavirus. According to TMZ TV, Kel's lawyers filed new documents asking the judge to release his client pending his trial, claiming that R. Kelly is likely diabetic. Wait. Let me finish reading. What the fuck do you mean likely diabetic? Okay. Is he or is he not? When did he start feeling diabetic? Does it come and it goes? Like, what? His lawyer claims that Bureau of Prisons failed to disclose his medical tests from March, which show his underlying health conditions. Okay. But, even if he has those underlying health conditions, but it would be, I have diabetes. It wouldn't be like a likely. It wouldn't be like as if though it's up in the air. Like, that's weird. What is there to disclose if it's up in the air that you have diabetes? Anyway, his lawyer claims the Bureau of Prisons failed to disclose his medical test from March, which show his underlying health condition. Kelly's lawyer also claimed he has. They're gonna fix these spelling errors. I ain't tripping. Like, I'm not judging because I will sometimes miss a letter or two. Kelly's lawyer also claims he has high cholesterol and high blood pressure, making him more susceptible to contracting the coronavirus while behind bars. The alleged prior health conditions also put. All right, we're not gonna go through the site and do all that, but you get it. Basically, R. Kelly's on his last leg, and he is saying Corona, he don't want it. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Nah, B, I think you need to stay right there. I think you need to stay right there. It's time. Whatever happens, happens. But you are where you need to be, brother man. You are where you need to be. You're going to have your day of court. All of it is allegedly. You are not guilty until proven innocent, all that. But we just need you to sit right there. All right, let's get here. I do want to read this one. I'm interested in this one. Let's listen to him.
Like, I really don't understand. Like, I just genuinely met. Like, I'm proud of my son. Like, I'm proud of everything he do. He start walking, I'm proud of him. He start peeing, I'm proud of him. When he started shitting on his own, when he started doodling on his own, I'm gonna be proud of him. When he started flushing the toilet, I'm gonna be proud of him. When he get his first girlfriend, I'm gonna be proud of him. When he shoot his first basketball, I'm gonna be proud of him. Like, I'm gonna be proud of him whatever he do. Like, and this is a process of manhood. Like, I'm genuinely just excited to be a father, and I'm excited that my son is blessed. I don't get why. Like, what is going?
Sorry, y'all. I am taking it back. I don't know what's wrong. Bear with me. I have to get a new laptop. It's freezing on me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. This is freezing on me. I am sorry. Sorry. Yeah, it's not working. Hello? I don't know if this is still working because this is a mistake.